Dear friends, among the creation, we can say man is the highest. How can we say man is the highest among the creation? So, when we consider all beings except man, we find that all are living because of three aspects, that is, for food and for clothing and for shelter. For all these things, all are living. So, we want food, we want clothing, we want shelter. So, beyond food, clothing, and shelter, our wants and our needs are so limited. We are satisfied with our wants when we get all these three things. When we get food, we are happy. When we get clothing, we are happy. When we get a house, we are happy. So our happiness is limited by food, clothing, and shelter. But the man is given a chance to go beyond food, clothing, and shelter. So, what are the things which man is given? So, man is given different levels. That is, man is a social being. So, being a social being, man is better than animal. An animal cannot be a social being, but man is a social being. So, man is a thinking animal. So, thinking is a faculty which man has. So, a social animal, a thinking animal. Then, further on, we find man is a spiritual being. So, when we come to that level, that man is a spiritual being, then we find the greatest difference in man. What is the greatest difference? That is his spirit and the greatness of his spirit. That means when we think of body, Rama and Krishna has two bodies. Rama's body is different from Krishna's body. When we think of mind, Rama and Krishna is different. Rama's mind is different from Krishna's mind. When we think of intellect, we see that Rama and Krishna are different because Rama's intellect is different from Krishna's intellect. So regarding body, regarding mind, regarding intellect, regarding the sense organs, there is difference between Rama and Krishna. But when we come to the level of soul or spirit, there is oneness. There is oneness means Rama's soul and Krishna's soul is one. There is no difference between Rama's soul and Krishna's soul because soul is only one. Soul is only one for Rama and Krishna, and for the whole creation, soul is one. So the whole creation is working with a single soul, and actually all the creation is the instrument of the soul. And the soul determines what must be done. That is why we say, Devadinam Jagat Sarvam. So, man has a capacity to get in tune with the soul, get in tune with the cosmic consciousness. That chance is given only for man. In that sense, man's soul is the highest. So, to get in tune with the omnipotent, the omniscient soul, man is given a freedom. With that freedom, man can raise himself to the level of Atma, to the level of Brahman or Brahma Bodham. So that is possible for man. So when he realizes that this is not something just like how you are going up in a ladder, putting steps and getting to the apex of the ladder, or just going just like a mountaineering, you reach the Everest. After putting lot of steps further, you reach the Everest or reach the top of the mountain. But reaching the soul, reaching the cosmic consciousness is not like putting steps on the ladder. There is no question of any hierarchy for that. So hierarchy is something which is happening in the case of things which are different from the soul. The nature of the soul is that there is soul only, and you cannot go this way or that way. because there is no direction for it. It is that only. It is the totality. For example, when a wave is merging with the ocean, and then wave is now ocean only. There is no change between the wave and the ocean. So ocean is the reality, and ocean is something which happens when the wave merges with the ocean. And that wave stands for the Jivatma, and ocean stands for the Paramatma. Actually, we are Paramatma only, and that happens when we release ourselves from the wave notion. That wave notion we have, that we are a wave in the ocean, but actually we are not a wave. We are the ocean only. When we realize that we are not the wave but the ocean, that realization, it helps us to work with the cosmic consciousness. When we work with the cosmic consciousness, that we are one with the totality, we are one with the creation. When we are one with the creation, then we are dealing with all the qualities of the soul. The qualities of the soul stands for Satchidanandam. Satchidanandam stands for truth, knowledge, and bliss. Truth, knowledge, and bliss are the three qualities of the soul. So, when you are in tune with the ocean, when you are in tune with the oceanic consciousness, you know that you are there. Nothing else is there. You are that. You are that means Tattvamasi. You are that. That is your realization. So, this realization is not just like going up the ladder. It is not going up the ladder. It is with the super intelligence you understand that you are that. That super understanding is possible only in the case of humankind, or case of mankind. Mankind is gifted to experience the soul, experience consciousness. That is why we can say that human consciousness is the highest. And when you realize it, then it is the easiest thing in the world. You don't have to take any further effort for that, only realize it. So, through that realization, you are full of love, you are full of truth, you are full of knowledge, you are full of positivity. You are that. That means you are free from all fears. There is no fear remaining. The fear is something which happens because of your body consciousness. Now you enter the realm of soul consciousness. When you are in the realm of body consciousness, only you have fear. When you are free from body consciousness, and when you find that you are soul only, then there is no question of any fear. What happens is abhaya. Abhaya means you are free from bhayam. Bhayam stands for fear. You are above fear. You are totally that. Totally that in the sense, totally the fearless soul. And that is your reality. And when you find your reality, when you realize your reality, when you reach that level, it is no question of any reaching level. It is not going from this level to that level. This is not going from one pedestal to the other one, going through a step from lower to bottom to top. There is no question of any bottom and top here, because everything is only one. That's why Narayana Guru says, Agavum Puraundingam Mahimavarnadin Padam. That means, see, everywhere you find the omnipresence of the Lord, omnipresence of the soul. So, the omnipresence of the soul is felt everywhere, and you are that. So, when you have that feeling, then there is no question of going and coming, only thing realization. The realization is the reality, and that reality is yours, and you are that. And may God bless us to realize our own selves. And there is no difference between God and myself. God and myself both are one. And there is God realization. God and Jivatma and Paramatma is only one. And that realization is what is needed. That happens with a super intelligence. So may God help us to work with that super intelligence. And I thank God and Guru for enabling me to talk to you all this, and I thank all of you for listening me. Thank you very much.